Welcome to Digital Investment. So, if there is a one thing I love about stock market, I just love buying the dip. Only fundamentally good companies, not any overhyped stock. I just love buying the dip of fundamentally strong company. When there is overreaction. I'm not sure whether the crash we saw was an overreaction or promoters seeing something bad happening in the with the company in the future. They're just exiting their stake. I'm not sure, but uh, I'm not sure whether it's overreaction or anything. So I just bought the tip. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like everybody else, like I say every time, I'm very hedged with my position. So. And especially this volatile market, there's not such a macro is there. Now macro doesn't support Indian markets that much, so what we can rely on is performance of individual companies only, then macros for this in 2026 for the 2026. So I saw Growl and will crash. It crashed pretty badly today. I was not sure what caused this big crash. I was down almost about 1,500 today. I was not sure why it crashed. When I checked the news, I saw nothing. There's nothing wrong. You know. Then I saw nothing even in the Google I searches. If I saw this is first of all a stupidest. This is one of the most stupidest and cringiest way to analyze market. This is always wrong. If retailers follow this and start investing, you know, this will be one of the reason why retailers always wrong. So this was the news which came out today. you know the market mojo, guys, I'm telling you, don't trust this. I hate this website to the core. So people trusted this, and it started saying a heavy crash today, because I am only thinking is this. I'm not sure whether some bad news is coming with this company, or promoters are just exiting their saw something bad happening and promoters are exiting quickly. I'm not sure what is the bad news here. So, I'm not sure what is the bad news here, but as per my analysis, market is just reacting to this. That's why I took a very small, but took another, added more to this position. I bought another 10 shares of this stock. We'll see how it reacts tomorrow. If it's tomorrow again bearish, then I'm not adding anymore. I want to keep cash. I want to keep cash. For a better crash. We are not sure what is happening with this company. I mean, I don't know. So I analyze this company. This is my favorite thing. Always, even if there's some negativity happening in the market, if you're reacting, some negative is happening, you're not seeing the bigger picture. Stock market is always a long-term game. Only keep money, play the stock market game if you're in it for the long term. It's always a rule number one of stock market. And what is so I analyze this. This is a very good fundamentally ranked company. If you look at its revenue growth, very good, strong revenue growth. Profit growth is also growth good. Even it is not that overvalued compared to, it's a very boring business as well. Return on equity is also good. If you look at its balance sheet, it has a very good cash pile compared to its debt. I think the company can finish entire current liability with just enough of with just its cash pile. That's how good this company is, and it has a very good market share as well. I had perplexity, and this is also and perplexity is also saying it is just due to this news. So if it's reacting to this news, I'm very sorry for y'all. Don't trust this. Don't trust this. Take me as a big brother and don't trust it. I just hate this company's analysis. On top of it, it wants you to pay money for analysis. Don't trust it. If you want a proper analysis, pay money to Univest or Mint. Those are the like original good analytics financial advisor app. So why is it? I research this business. It's a very good business. It's a very boring, not that fancy, high tech like semiconductor AI. It's a surface finishing company, and basically what it is the surface finishing for automobile, aerospace, and a lot of other like this huge B2B business. It's just that it's very boring, and it has a very good market share in that segment. It has a very good market. Just sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling a bit well. So if you feel the video is a bit boring, I'm very sorry. I'm not feeling a bit well today. If you look who does it sell to, it primarily sells to industrial and institutional across multiple sectors, not to retail consumer. Surface finishing chemicals, paint and lubricant are sold to industries such as automobile, human fitting, sanitary and consumer durable, and gems, jewelry, etc. It has roughly 30 to 40% revenue loss. So a lot of sales come from this. It has a very good market play. Then I asked, yeah, it's a major player in its core niche of electroplastic service finishing in India. Within that specific segment, it's effectively a market leader. So, do you think, look at it in the long term point of view? Do you think with this good niche, this good segment, will it affect the business in a very bad way? No, right? It wouldn't affect the business in a very good way. The revenue will keep coming in. It takes a lot of it will take a lot of determinants from from the consumers to switch to another business. So that is similarly happening with similarly that is similar for BLS International and other more specific businesses like International General. It is a very boring business, and I am surprised to see this if it crashed because of this company. That just shows that people are not reading the fundamental. They're not reading where the revenue comes in. Revenue comes in. Just ask Perplexity. It will give you everything. Just go to Perplexity, search all this. Search who are Google and Wales major customer, who are Google and Wales what it's its niche in, what is its market segment. So that's it about the goal and will. That is what I think. It is just overreaction. 70% my overreaction. 70% it could be just overreaction. So that is why I bought the tip. And similar news for ITC as well. ITC is crashing very badly this year. I think it's if I can open ITC. I even bought ITC's dip as well today. I bought even ITC's dip as well. Very small position I bought. I'm just adding slowly into ITC as well. You know, ITC is one of the companies which has market share in not just in one division. It has market share across multiple division, and would and it would FMCG is always a cash flow kind of a business. FMCG is always a cash flow kind of a business. So uh, why is it that people not understand? Just promoters selling the stake in its company, and it still has a British Tobacco. It still has a very huge stake in the company. They're just selling at least about 21% only. They just sold 21% as of right now. Uh, so it's a very good company, ITC. I keep buying the dip. Even your I search how much market share it has in market share. In 70% segment, the total segment. Sorry, ITC. Who I asked how much market share ITC has in its cigarette business. ITC holds a significant position in India's cigarette market, with estimated ranging to 73 to 80%. You know, 75% of cigarette market in India. This is market share estimates. Over 73% across the major players, controlling 98% of sales, 80% in organized domestic segment. And do you think with this could, with promoters selling the stake in its company, will this affect? This is a very good market share. This is a very good market share. And also it has significant share in food. I also has in food and beverages as well. And Perplexity also predicted right. It has a number one position with Atta, cream biscuits, potato chips, and biscuit and salty snacks. So it's a very good company to be invested in for the long term. I don't have to talk about ITT's fundamental. You know how good, fundamentally strong, how strong cash flow business is ITC, how strong cash position it has. It never uses debt compared to other like manufacturing or retail business. It has a very good niche in all this segment. And what I see here is pure overreaction just because promoters are selling a stake equity in their company. But promoters selling equity in the company doesn't affect all this, all this market position, all this market position in various sector. So that is why I am bullish on ITC, and with more Make in India initiative, ITC and Growell will gain a lot more advantage. I forgot to show you this as well. I wanted to showcase this as well. Look at his cash flow. This is a Growell's cash flow compared to previous quarter. It's a very good strong cash flow, right? It's a very good strong cash flowing business. Now this is a cash flow from operating activities. It's a very good strong cash flow business. Another thing what I wanted to discuss was I want grow what is it, sorry, gold and silver is crashing very badly. Now I am very happy that I started buying some gold in my portfolio. Always keep gold in your portfolio. It's a very good hedge against against stock market crashes. It always rises according to the opposite to the stock market. So it's a very good hedge against inflation stock. That's why I started buying a lot gold as well. And this crash, like I can open the terminal. Just open the terminal. If you see, just a second. If you see here, it's now started to show some crash, but I want to buy few more at 11.72. This is the area of interest I would be actually be interested in buying more gold. And more than silver, I'm more interested about gold. Silver is, we all know how bullish silver has been in this this year. Silver outperformed every single asset, and I want to buy silver as well, but not at this elevated level. I'm waiting for a crash. Till then I'll keep adding gold and people are saying silver is going to make new lows. It's not going to make lows. You don't know if solar panel, all these businesses rely heavily on the silver. So Tesla's Tesla's electric phase also is dependent on silver. So a lot of business revolves around silver. So silver will not crash very easily. So yeah, that's it from me today. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.